All right, here we are again working on the IKCC International Scratch Contest. Remember that there are lots of games and tutorials out there that you can look at, but to submit for the contest, it needs to be your original game. So these ideas that I'm showing you are good ways to get started to help you learn how to work the code, but you need to come up with your own original game. Okay, so here are a few ideas. This first one is just simply you've got a starting line and a finish line. This is a two-player game and they're just racing to get to the end. So the bat, and of course the contest we have is car racing. So you're going to need to use cars, but you can look at other games to give you ideas of what you could do if you changed it to a car. Okay, so the bat is moving when I push the A. The cat moves when I push the space. And so those two players race until somebody gets to the finish line. And then the bat wins. Okay, very simple, but that's a way to get started. Here's another idea. Same type of thing, but realizing that, oh, well, I could get little characters and I could have 5 different cars running from the start to the finish. And if you're doing this kind of game, you're going to have, oh, yeah, I didn't put any code on this one yet. Let me go back to the other game. On this one, if I go inside, you can see some of the code. When the space bar is pressed, then we've got a sound, and if touching sprite 2, which is the ending line, that's when it's going to do something. So if you reach the goal, then we're going to play a sound and we're going to say I win. Okay, so very simple on that one. Let's see here. Here's another one, a 3D. This is a motorcycle, but again, you could change it to a car. The car just sits in the middle, and then the road and the obstacles are going to come toward the motorcycle here. And I'm going to move the arrows right and left to dodge the obstacle. So let's take a look. Okay, and what's good about this one is you have to have 3 different levels. So there's one level there. Remember, in your game, you also are going to need an introduction. So some kind of opening screen, maybe it plays a little animation that introduces your cars or something. And then it gets to a menu screen where I can maybe choose different cars, or I could choose which track to drive on. And maybe I can push a button that tells me instructions for the game. That would be a good menu kind of level. And then you start the game, and you need to have a race. And then there should be at least three different levels. So it can just be changing tracks. It could get faster. There could be more obstacles. Something that makes it different and fun for each new level. Okay, last thing I wanted to show you is you can find tutorials. I searched Scratch car racing games, and then I searched motorcycle racing games. This one looks pretty fun. It's 21 minutes to watch this. This kid is going to walk you through a tutorial, and you can see that the objects are coming toward the motorcycle. Okay, so that's an idea there, and it's a great idea to, I think later on in his game, if you keep going, it gets darker and darker and goes into night. If you still haven't lost, it goes back into day. So those are fun ways to keep it fun and exciting for the user. All right, get working on those. Send me your links. You just go to the top up where it says youtube.com. Oh, no, not YouTube. On Scratch, go to scratch.mit.edu/projects, and then I'll have /your number. And if you've shared your project, then I'll be able to look at your code and see how your game is progressing. All right. Also, email me or comment below if you have any questions, and I can answer your questions in the next video. All right. Bye.